Hi, my name is Tako. I come from Georgia, Kyrgyzstan, a neighboring country, and I have been so excited about visiting Iran. It is interesting that even though I live in a neighboring country, I didn't have much information about Iran. And when I started to plan my trip, I just searched for people, Instagrammers, bloggers in Iran, and I was so surprised, first of all, that there were like so many young people, and not only young people, but devoted professionals who are doing so many amazing things in Iran. So that was my first introduction to Iran, and my excitement grew even further. But of course, when you arrive in a country and when you see it in your own eyes, with your own eyes, and you experience it on your own, it's very different. So yes, it is 100% different from what I expected. I'm very positively surprised. Let's say, for instance, I don't know why, but I didn't expect Isfahan to be so green. It's so amazing. I'm so jealous because we don't have such big parks in Georgia, but I love it very much. So far it has been quite good, I would say. It has been almost 2 weeks that we are here. As you mentioned, we are two women traveling alone. We have taken some trips separately as well, like day trips, and fingers crossed, so far so good. And I haven't noticed any problem. Honestly, I cannot think about anything that shocked me that much, because I would say that culturally we share so much, like Georgians and Iranians, that I was expecting it to be like this. I was expecting Iranian cuisine to be amazing, although maybe one shock was that it's not so necessary to eat only meat. You can only eat vegetables. You can also eat vegetables, and there are so many fruits. Maybe that was shocking. But other than that, I can't really think about. I mean, everything is shocking in a positive way. I wouldn't highlight any. All right, first of all, I would suggest to stop hesitating and to visit this country, because unless you visit, you don't know. And we are all individuals and we all have different experiences. What I like might be different from what you like, but Iran is such a huge country. It has like 4 seasons and it has so much to offer that I'm sure that it has enough for any kind of taste. So first of all, stop hesitating and come to experience this country yourself. Other than that, there is just so much, like starting from sea, going to the mountains, from desert, all 4 seasons. Like I said, if you are now in spring in Isfahan, you can easily find yourself in winter and then in 2 days be in like 35-40 Celsius heat. So it's exciting, and inform yourself. Of course, in each and every country, you need to go well informed about the local traditions, about the things that you need to be aware of. Of course, be careful because things happen all around the world. But other than that, just visit. I knew, for instance, that I had to wear the scarf on my head. I was informed about it, but I didn't know that it was a little bit easier about wearing a scarf. I thought it was like super strict. And here I see that the rules are quite relaxed for foreigners, and even in some regions, big cities that are more developed than villages, it's a little bit relaxed even for locals. I honestly thought that I would have to remove my piercing because I had no idea if it was all right or not for the local traditions. And as I have found so many girls wearing having so many piercings and tattoos, I got assured that it's all right. So you will be okay. Wearing a slightly long sleeve and long shirt is recommended, not to be like, let's say, in leggings, and then just be free and just take whatever you feel comfortable, because as I said, like, you can do a lot of hiking, you can do a lot of walking, sports. I saw so many bicycles in Isfahan. It's so cool to ride. Take your mountain bike if you have it, because there are so many opportunities. So these are like the key things. And then one more thing that I have experienced while traveling with my friend who is from an European country, be careful about food. Be prepared. Maybe practice eating more oily food and more bread before you come here, because your stomach will be well prepared, because here they eat a lot of meat, a lot of bread and oily dishes. So that would be probably one caution for European stomachs, as I call it. I think that's it.
Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy from rest of your journey in Iran. Have a good time.
Thank you. You
Bye-bye.
too. Khoda Hafiz.